Alright guys, jumping into the second round of the tournament for Volley Shot 3, and good morning. We are taking on the Guado Glories, Kilika Beasts taking on the Luca Goers. Let's see what we can do. So starting off, we are going to throw Dean back into the field. Nizarut is going to pull back into the goal. We'll see if we pull him out again. I guess the main focus. Oh, actually, this is awesome. So we're playing for Volley Shot 3. We can find out who can learn it just based off the tech copies. So Larbite, Iskin, Vorija. Okay, everyone. Dean, Kolikin. Okay, not Nizarut. Everyone can learn Volley Shot 3 except for Nizarut. So that's good information to know. But yeah, we might pull Nizarut back into the field. We're not really sure yet. It depends on how many goals we get here. We're only pulling him into the field to actually learn, or sorry, not learn, but get experience, because he's not necessarily under-leveled at this point, but he could have more experience for sure. I mean, not to toot our own horns, but I feel like we've done a really good job of keeping him leveled up with the rest of the team. He's still behind, but in other journeys, I mean, we've seen some crazy discrepancies. Like, it's been, 25, 30 levels between our goalie and our team, and that's obvious. I mean, that's not really sustainable, of course. That doesn't, that doesn't compute when you're trying to learn techniques. So I think we've done a lot better this time around, but that doesn't mean that we are gonna stop. We're still trying to get Nizarut experience and trying to get him to the point to where he can still learn techniques from other players and such. But yeah, we're gonna pass from Kolikin to Iskin, casually just knocking out half the other team. No big deal. I mean, I guess a third technically. 2 of 6. 2 of 5.5. It depends on if you count the goalie. But yeah, we're starting it off 1-0 against the Gories. That's tough, man. They're already down, and it's not even been a minute. Oh, it has been a minute. Well, it's been just a minute. A Blitzball minute. I do maintain that the minutes in Blitzball pass significantly quicker than an actual minute. I really should test that out, but because I remember I brought this up videos ago, but I've had videos come in under 10 minutes, and arguably a Blitzball game at the minimum is 10 minutes. So you're like, this doesn't make any sense, this is nonsense. So I guess it could be the recording software, but I don't know. I would doubt the Blitzball timer before I doubt YouTube itself, not understanding what a minute is. But yeah, pass from Tass to Zaziguado. This isn't necessarily bad, but it is a bit worrying of a trend because we're only a point ahead, and we want to get a lot of points so that we can pull Nizarut into the field. As likely as it still is for us to win, we can't pull Nizarut into the field if we're tied with the Glories or even a point ahead. It just inherently it feels a little bit risky. So we do want to show them as much respect as we can, because at the end of the day, missing out on some experience for Nizarut is far preferable to losing a game, especially when it's for Volley Shot 3. I mean, that's an insane prize. I mean, you guys saw how many people can learn it. That is an insane prize to lose out on. It would not be ideal. And then Iskin with 70 endurance now instead of 69. So I mean, definitely he's getting up there in terms of just a force to be reckoned with. I mean, honestly, he probably crossed that force to be reckoned with threshold about I don't know, I'd say 10, 15 levels ago, but he's even more of a force to be reckoned with. He's definitely not slowing down in any way. Nadia trying to pass with very low stats. I believe she currently is high risk equipped, which is why you see such a big discrepancy in the stat line. And that's not always the case. Sometimes they're just under leveled because, I don't know, let's say she was released at level 35 and then the Guado Glories just signed her. Her level isn't going to automatically jump to theirs. It's going to take a few games. But yeah, trying to score with Iskin. Unfortunately, we're unsuccessful. I don't think we're going to be able to pull Nizrud out of the goal, but I think we have probably just been making poor decisions on our shots. So that's definitely our fault in terms of why we've been unsuccessful. Unfortunately, they're not waking their sleeping player, because if they're doing that, then maybe Iskin would recover the ball, but that's not going to be the case today. Blapple with the ball, going to go for the pass. I mean, that's pretty much the end of the half, because with only 14 seconds left, there's not a lot of action to be had, you know. Oh, now they're waking up Zazzy. But yeah, that is actually going to be the first half, 1-0 starting it out, so not too bad. And if the theme continues, we will likely be facing the Kilika Beasts in the next game. But let's jump right into the second half here. We should be good on techniques. We're just going to jump in. So Tats with the ball. He's going to push midfield here. Going to have to encounter all the front line. Well, I guess with the exception of Warbite. Oh, we're letting this happen. Don't we have this tech copied? We do. Warbite wants a new tech. Oh, that's beautiful. See, learning new techniques is the name of the game. Alright, Sleeping Nizrut, not the name of the game. This is actually a little bit dangerous. Let's show them the full force of the Kilika Beast here. Gonna pass to Borja. We're gonna, from raw stats and abilities, I don't care who I encounter. Everyone's going down. This is a brave encounter. Arguably a stupid encounter. But we have no fear. What are you gonna do? You can literally swim circles around them. And we could take 1,000,000 tackles and it doesn't matter. It's gonna 70 endurance. There's nothing on this planet that can stop him. This is what they get for sleeping our goalie. If only I had Sphere Shot, that'd be a really fitting one. It's been too long since we've had one of our forwards in the frame as the goal was made. Alright, well, Tat's pushing midfield here, getting a whole lot more than he probably wanted, and because of that, he is going to be going to sleep. I'm starting to look a little bit foolish for not just bringing Nizrud into the field. I mean, look at this. This is already a fairly resounding success. I don't know. I have considered I should potentially switch up my strategies, because I don't know if it's as... I mean, we know Nap works. We very much know that, and the opposing teams, they also know that from being knocked out continuously. So I don't know. There might be another option for how we want to go about it. Samsey is gonna try to stop it, but I mean, it's unlikely. I don't know what he would have had to have an insane suit. He would have had to like double his catch to actually stop us in any like situation there. That was definitely very tough. You know, I'm thinking more about my comments last video where I had said that like the Blitzball timer is actually under 10 minutes. And I realized when that was happening, I was recording on the PS3 and the PS3 glitched a lot. I guess, I don't even know if glitch is the right word. I mean, it would malfunction. Like it would, like the shoot would be like 2 and then it would make it. Like it wouldn't, I don't know what it was about that. I don't think it was the game. I think it was the console itself, maybe. But I'm wondering if that was a console thing where like somehow it just sped up the time. Maybe. I don't know. This is gonna sound really janky, but I've got one of the slim PS3s, so like it's very old. It's like 8 years old, I think, at this time. Maybe older. I forget actually when I got it. and then it's got the sliding so it's got like the sliding lid to seal the game in the case, or seal the game in the console, and it broke just from like use, and so it's like, my console is like just taped together. Like, it's actually, so the console is actually, it's taped shut with Final Fantasy X in there, and it's the only game I play that's a physical disc. So like it's literally just a Final Fantasy console for Final Fantasy X with its taped shut disc tray and all that stuff. It's kind of wild. I don't know what happened. It's because it's the tray that slides, right? And it doesn't like, it's not like anything's broken inside. I mean, something probably is, but it opens by like a centimeter and then fails to read the disc after doing that because it assumes it's open, which it is by definition. So I wouldn't be the first weird thing that's happened with that console. But yeah, a little bit of experience for them, a little bit for us. I mean, we're not really getting a ton of experience at this point, but we are getting some techniques, and we're getting, I mean, decent experience. Yet again, we're facing off against Kilika Beast, the team that cannot lose there, unless they're facing us, of course. So Kilika Beast win 4-2, we win 4-0, and that should definitely put us in top scorer range at a substantial, like, yeah, substantially higher than the other players. Double Letty. Letty's top. That's weird. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.